Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joe Checco, and I'm the interim chief of police for the Austin Police Department. I'm very excited to be here today talking about a new mobile application that we have launched in partnership with our partners at Atlas One that will be for your smartphone. It's a pretty awesome application that is for our residents that gives them information that's going to help them to learn things that are going on in their neighborhood. It's going to keep them connected with their district representatives and give them the information that they need to, to help keep them safe and also to just have good awareness of what's going on. This is really a continuation of our partnership with Atlas One, and it really helps to increase our focus on transparency that I have been pushing for so hard ever since I kind of took over, and really to help build that trust and legitimacy with our community. This is going to provide our residents a one-stop shop. So on here, you're going to be able to get important APD information. You're going to be able to get resources, find out about public safety services. In the app, it will have access to news releases, the chief's monthly report, which has all of the things that are going on for our index crimes. And it also has an online reporting system, so you'll be able to submit reports through the application. Very importantly, Austin residents are going to be able to stay in contact and figure out where their district representatives are. So in the back of the room, we have a couple of our DRs that are here today that are, just to remind folks that although our unit has grown a little bit smaller and we're making some staffing changes, the district representatives very much continue to be an asset for our department, an asset for the community, and are not going anywhere. The app will immediately notify you of incidents or alerts that occur near the locations that you indicate that you want to find out about. So your current location, you can set up alerts for your house, for your business, for your child's school, and that alert will come through the application. It will all the alerts will also be posted to APD's Twitter account. So if you follow our Twitter page or our Twitter handle, you will get the information through there as well. And really, this is just the beginning. We are enhancing with our partners the capability of the app all the time. And so as those get rolled out, just keep checking the application and you're going to see these things in the coming months. What I'd like to do right now is to go and introduce Atlas One CEO, Kushar. Let him introduce himself, and he'll provide a few remarks, and I will be providing a few remarks in Spanish at the end of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kushar Kasri, Kushayarkasraie, and I'm the CEO of Atlas One. As an Austin-based tech company, today is a major milestone for our team, both professionally and personally. Not only are we partnering with one of the most innovative police departments in the United States, but we're also giving back to our own community by providing an immensely valuable service that puts accurate and timely public safety information at your fingertips. I would like to thank Chief Chacon for his leadership and eagerness to increase transparency in the Austin community. Atlas One was built on the idea that radical transparency is the backbone of a lasting and strong community partnership, and in fact, the prerequisite to achieving true public safety. So the fact that we get to launch in our own hometown is just the icing on the cake. So I want to thank you all for joining us today and supporting Austin Police Department and Atlas One, and we cannot wait to see the positive results in our community. Thank you.
Hey there, my name is Jameson Johnson. I'm a Vice President at Atlas One, spelled Jamieson, Johnnson. I just want to quickly talk about some of the kind of benefits and capabilities and how residents can get the application. So first and foremost, it is an application for your iPhone or Android device. It is a free download. Simply go to the app stores and search for Atlas One. Takes less than 30 seconds to create an account. Once you create that account, you'll see that there's a few different options. If you're comfortable sharing your location, you certainly can, and that adds a lot of benefits because as you go through your day-to-day life, if there's an emergency, a public safety incident, an issue nearby your location, the app will immediately notify you. In addition, instead of location, you can also add favorite places. So whatever you're comfortable with, you could say, here's where I live, here's where I work, here's where my children go to school, and if any issues occur in those areas, you'll also get notified as well. So once you download the application, you can put it in your pocket and know that this application will keep you safe wherever you or your loved ones are. In addition, there's a bunch of different resources that you can access. So you can access, as Chief Chacon said, you can access, find your local district rep simply by a map that will show your location, exactly where you are, and contact information, how to get in touch with them. You can file online reports. You can get access to all sorts of different community engagement information initiatives. Really, this is the one-stop shop to access Austin PD and all the different public safety information that's available. So again, we hope that you all download the application and we want to receive your feedback. We're going to be continuing to improve this application over the coming months and we appreciate all the support. Thank you so much.
Before we transition to Spanish, didn't know if there were any questions or if we're taking questions today. Not hearing any? Yes, ma'am.
Can you just give an example of an incident that this app will report to somebody?
Say, for instance, that you have a report of somebody with a gun or an active shooter, God forbid, in a location. This is something that is going to come through the application and would be able to get notified in real time to the user that, hey, if you're, based on where you're at, it is going to give you those kind of localized, geofenced reports that are occurring in that area.
Thanks. Can I ask why now?
I think that, we have, especially here, since I have kind of taken the helm in this interim role, since I've taken the helm in this interim role, it has been so important that we continue to increase the transparency between the police department and the community. So this helps. This is just another tool in our toolbox to be able to explain, the things that the police department is doing, and to give more information in the way that people like it delivered. We know that folks really enjoy being on social media. They enjoy their smartphones, and this is just another way that people can get information from us.
Question? Thank you, Chief.
Okay. I'll go ahead and transition at this point to Spanish then. Buenas tardes, soy el jefe interino de la Departamento de Policía aquí en Austin. Soy muy emocionado para presentar una nueva aplicación para tu teléfono que se llama Atlas One para los residentes de Austin, para estar conectado con la policía, entre la policía y la comunidad. Esta es otra manera que nosotros en la policía puede comunicar con la comunidad para poner la transparencia y la confianza entre los dos. Es un lugar que usted puede tener toda la información que necesitas para saber qué está pasando con la policía, los recursos, los servicios que nosotros puede hacer. Entre la aplicación hay las noticias, los reportes de la crimen que está pasando cerca de su casa, su lugar de negocio, y también un sistema para hacer reportes a través de la aplicación. Entre la aplicación usted puede localizar tu oficial de representante distrito. Esos oficiales son parte de hacemos la participación de la comunidad y aunque que la unidad ahora es más pequeña, todavía hay oficiales en esta unidad. La aplicación puede inmediatamente notificar los incidentes o alertas que está pasando cerca de donde estás en ese momento o otros lugares, tu casa, la escuela de tus niños o donde trabajas. Y este es nomás el principio. En los meses venideros hay más servicios que van a aparecer en esa aplicación. Muchas gracias.